Another manager bites the dust, and this time it is down in Scottish League One with Peterhead firing their manager David Robertson after, quote, embarrassing results. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Normally, we wouldn't really cover the lower leagues as much, but I thought it was interesting here that Peterhead have sacked their manager David Robertson after only 4 months in charge. Now, David Robertson, you might not know him. You might know him. He's a former Aberdeen and Rangers defender. And yeah, he did come in November to try and keep up Peterhead, but it hasn't really happened for him. He's lost 9 of his 12 matches in charge of Peterhead. And the results lately have been really poor, to say the least. He lost 7-0 to Airdrieonians on Saturday. Before that, he lost 5-0 to Falkirk. He got a draw against Kelty Hearts, which I mean, is an okay result, but it was at home and Kelty have been struggling. Before that, he lost 1-0 to Clyde, who they're in a relegation battle with. And then the results before that were a 1-0 defeat to Alloa and a 3-1 defeat to Queen of the South. So yeah, 5 defeats of his last 6 games. And in the last 2 games, a 12-0 aggregate. So not good enough. You can't really be losing to Falkirk and Airdrieonians by 12-0. Simply, the results are not good enough, and Peterhead have decided that they are going to get rid of him with only 8 games to play. Now, Peterhead do have a game in hand over Clyde, but they're 3 points behind in the league table. So if they can win their game in hand, they would go level on points. However, that's unlikely considering they haven't won. I mean, how many games have they won? I think I couldn't even tell you the last time Peterhead won a game, for God's sake. So, and plus their goal difference is minus 57 as well. So, I mean, that's abysmal. 13 goals they've scored in 28 games, but they've conceded 70 goals. That's insane. I don't see how Peterhead stay up, but I do think it was the right decision. The board came out and they made a statement saying that they respect Robertson's time at the club. They want to thank him for everything he's given the club, but due to the embarrassing results that the club have been on the receiving end lately, that they've got no choice to essentially cut ties with David Robertson. But I mean, they've left it a little bit late. Like I said, they've only got 8 games. Who can Peterhead get in? I mean, who? Well, I don't think it doesn't matter who comes in. I can't really see Peterhead staying up. And I mean, even if they can get ahead of Clyde, they are what? They're 21 points off the 8th place Kelty Hearts. So they're definitely, if they don't go automatically down, they're going to be in a relegation playoff battle. And just with their current form in the team that they have, I don't really see them staying up. I could easily see them lose to a team from Scottish League Two. So yeah, Peterhead, maybe it's too little, maybe it's too late. We know that teams sometimes sack their manager when they're looking for a bounce, when they're looking to try and avoid relegation. But I don't know, I think Peterhead might have just left it a little bit too late. And again, it's like they've been so bad this season. I don't know if they're going to get this new manager bounce. It's definitely like, let's say, like a Dundee United or a Motherwell. You feel like they've got squads that are capable. You feel like they can win like multiple games in a row. I don't know if this Peterhead team can. I don't even know if they can get another win this season. Never mind a couple wins. Now, on a positive standpoint for Peterhead, Clyde probably won't be winning many games either. So who knows if Peterhead can maybe get, it might only need like 2 wins. Maybe 2 wins would do it. 2 wins might be enough to keep them up, or at least keep them ahead of Clyde and get them into the relegation playoff battle. But again, when you've only won 2 games all season, when you've won 2 out of 28, it's optimistic to think that you're going to win 2 out of your next 8. But I mean, who knows? We'll have to wait and see who comes in. I'm not too sure who would even be in contention for this Peterhead job. So yeah, we'll see if they can appoint a manager before the next game. They do have the Scottish break though. They've got the international breaks coming up. So I believe their next game isn't until 2 weeks' time. So that gives them an opportunity to try and get the right man in. But still, it doesn't look good for Peterhead, and I would have to predict that they are going down. Anyway, guys. That's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peterhead without a manager, and it looks like they're without a chance of staying in League One. Could they be heading back down to League Two? In my opinion, I think they will be. That is it. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Peterhead will stay up, or do you think they're going to go crashing down to the 4th tier of Scottish football? I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, though, peace.